So good day to everyone. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Yosef Eduardo. I sing, I songwrite, and I like to tell stories through the songs that I sing and I write. So today, before anything else, I just want to start with a story about my Lola. 2 years ago, around the first weeks of August, my Lola passed away from complications of lung cancer. So I basically grew up with my Lolo and my Lola because we were neighbors, so we were always at their house every weekend. And when my Lolo passed away around 2009, we spent every day there ever since. So my Lola, most people called her Saling or Rosalina, but we called her La. She was annoying, tactless, and she can be obnoxious sometimes, but regardless, we still love her anyway. She was always understanding, she was full of love and had so much love to give. One of her favorite things to do back then was do word searches and word jumbles. So we'd buy her books, we'd buy her newspapers, and she loved doing this on the veranda, which was the porch right outside her house. Here, you could find a grotto of the Virgin Mary. So in this garden, you could see a whole spectrum of colors. There were so many varieties of flowers. There were orchids, gumamelas, santans, white angels, you name it, it's probably there. Although now, there aren't really that many flowers anymore because no one really has the time to take care of them ever since my Lola passed away. But regardless, most of my memories, the happiest ones, were all in her veranda, in her garden, sitting next to her while she read her prayers, while she tended to her plants. It's where we told each other stories, it's where she taught me everything I needed to know, and it's basically where I grew up in and got to know her. It was also in this veranda where we would spend our Christmas evenings together under the Christmas lights and the parol. When my Lola passed away 2 years ago, I never really cried or grieved. I remember thinking that maybe it was because I was too emotionally stunted to grieve. Or what scared me the most was that I thought I did not care enough. That I did not reciprocate the amount of love that she so willingly and unselfishly gave to us. But after talking about it with the family, I realized that it was not because I did not care enough, but rather because I 100% genuinely felt and knew that her passing away didn't mean that she ever really left. I knew deep in my heart that she was still here and is still here, watching over me, watching over us from a better and happier place. And it was at those final moments, watching her being lowered 6 feet under the ground, that I never felt more sure of that truth. And it felt like this unexplainable calm that had washed over me, filling up the spaces and holes where I thought grief and sadness should be. And up until today, I still feel her love and the love of everyone who's passed away. Every time the wind blows, every time the sky lights up with a billion stars, and every time I hear the rain fall on fertile soil, giving life to the plants in the garden in which I grew up in, and which I came to know what it truly means to love and be loved. So I was never really good with expressing my emotions or feelings through words and speeches, which is why I found it easier to process grief, sadness, and all those emotions through writing songs. Which is why I wrote this next song, which was supposed to be her eulogy during her funeral. But I never got a chance to sing it because I never got a chance to finish it. And it was also pretty difficult to think about it, much less write about it. So this is one of the longest songs I've written. One of the longest to write because it took around 2 or 3 years to just get it done. So this next song is called Hardin, or Your Garden in English. And I think this pretty much sums up in the simplest ways possible the most beautiful parts of her life that I want to highlight and that I want you guys to remember, and is about how I came to know and love her in that garden where I grew up. So I dedicate this song to my Lola, and this song is also for anyone who has ever lost someone. May it be a message of hope and love to you that just because they aren't here with us anymore physically, it does not mean that they aren't still with us, because they continue to live on through us. And through their guidance and unconditional love, we can live out their hopes and dreams for us and be the persons we are meant to be. So thank you so much for listening. Here is Hardin.
Ako'y tumanda sa altar ng Mariang Birhen, sa lilim ng mga halaman mong pinagtanim. Sa hardin unang tayo na nagkakilala, mga biro't pangarap, mga alaala. Dito nagsimula ang lahat. Sa hardin mo napakaganda, napakabango. Ako'y natuto magmahal ng lubos. Bawat ihip, bawat simoy na hangin ay parang yakap mo sa amin. Bawat kulay na bubuhay sa amin na nagmula sa iyong hardin, sa hardin mo. Sa hardin mo, ako'y tumanda sa altar ng Mariang Birhen, sa nining ng mga parol sa dilim ng gabi. Sa hardin ko naranas matuwa't maluha, sa hardin na natapos ating alaala. Dito magwakas ang lahat. Sa hardin mo, napakaganda, napakabango. Ako'y natuto magmahal ng lubos. Bawat ihip, bawat siwa na hangin ay parang yakap mo sa amin. Bawat guhit ng mga tala sa langit ay mga payo mo na rin. Bawat patak ng ulan ay paalala man ng nagdaan, ay paalala ng pagmamahal mong hindi nagkulang. Bawat kulay na bubuhay sa amin na nagmula sa iyong hardin, sa hardin mo. Sa hardin mo, no. Sa hardin mo, sa hardin mo.
So again, thank you so much for watching. This is Hardin. May this song be an inspiration and message of hope and love to anyone out there who may be grieving. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. Please share this video with your friends and family. Comment on what songs you want me to do next. And please stay tuned for future covers and videos by clicking the subscribe button. The button is down below. And also click the bell button so that you're notified every time I post a new cover or a new song. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next video. So bye-bye.